I run an ads agency managing 60 accounts at 24 years old, and honestly, I think it's starting to fuck up my hairline, but that's not the point. It's kind of weird because, like, looking back, I don't even think I meant or really saw any of this happening. It was just one of those things where I just started doing something and it snowballed, you know. One day I was freelancing, the next I had a pretty big contract for this other agency. Next thing I knew, that agency was giving me clients, and then it got to a point where I couldn't keep up with it, so I had to hire a freelancer, and it was like a full circle effect until like a year later, I'm like, this is like low-key running an agency. Maybe I should take it more serious. We didn't even have a logo or a website up until year 3, which is this year. So the website and like logo is like 4 months old. We were running on pretty much a like 2-section copy pasted Webflow landing page and some like stock image logo from an accounting firm for like the last 3 years. In fact, all of our Stripe invoices still have that logo, which is just like some random stock image. Everyone always asks me, how do I get started? Or how did like you get started, right? If I want to start an agency, how do I get clients? What do I do? How do I do all this? There really is no perfect answer. And I can say that with confidence because I asked people that same question 4 or 5 years ago, probably 100 times. I would email and talk to other agency owners. I would reach out to some of the largest agency owners out there right now, who many of which actually replied to me, to my surprise, and shared valuable insights, but they all said something different. The truth is, there really is no perfect way to get clients. There really is no perfect way to start. There really is no perfect way to know what niche is best or what service to offer. It really just comes down to you. You kind of build and design the business around your lifestyle, around what you want, around your goals. And I think it's important you figure out those things early on before you actually go into the business. If you're really good at web design or landing pages and like CRO and ad copy, and you also really like cars and like, you know, auto niche and stuff, there you go. You should be like some sort of web design, CRO, copywriting firm for the auto industry, right? That's a thing. Maybe you're just really good at landing pages and web design, so you just launch a generic web design landing page agency that works with other agencies to fulfill landing pages or to design websites for clients. Maybe you're like me and you just over time become really good at Google Ads. You just kind of immerse yourself in Google Ads and you're not really niched down. You don't really have like one clientele you work with a lot, but you're good at Google Ads and you're good at generating leads, so you do Google Ads for lead gen. The only way you'll know is if you actually go and try. If you start an agency with something you have zero experience in, you're not going to make it. That's what I did for like 3 years, and guess what? None of them worked. The only time my agency actually started taking off and working was when I actually took like 6 months off to learn Google Ads and actively work inside of another company, inside of another agency, and provide it as a service. And then it just snowballed from there. Once I had the confidence in Google Ads and I knew what I was doing, it was easier to sell. It was easier to provide that service and actually generate results, turn it into case studies to get more clients and more referrals, and it just snowballs. There really is no true catch-all answer here. There is no holy grail.